Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Project 944. Now, this may look like a slight deja vu. Well, it kind of is. A couple episodes ago, we went down and picked up an engine, started everything in the truck. Well, today we're starting everything in the truck to go down and pick up some engine parts. I found a guy who's got a set of heads and cam off of a 2002 Corvette, 2,300 miles on this car. Basically brand new parts. And I'm getting them for a heck of a deal. We're going to go down there, take a look at them. If it's what they appear to be, I'm going to take them and we're going to bring them home. And that will be one step further. So let's go ahead and get moving on down the road. Alright, so we've arrived where we're meeting. We're meeting at a Sam's Club parking lot here in Bloomington, close to where he works, I'm guessing. But hopefully meet up with this guy here in a few minutes, make sure parts are good, and we'll be golden. If we get the parts, I'll let you know. Alright, good news. We've got it. Couple boxes in the back seat. Got a new set of heads and a cam for this 5.3. And it's going to do a heck of a lot better than before, I'll tell you what. Alright, so we're back here in the garage, and here are the new parts. I got two heads and a cam, obviously. Let's go ahead and open one of these up, show you what the heads look like. I'm probably not going to take it out of the packaging for right now, but as you can tell in there, everything is just really clean. Here, thing is really clean. Definitely can tell this engine had hardly any miles on it. And also, if we flip it up, it's all a little bit dirt in there, but I mean everything else, all the valleys and everything for cooling are all extremely clean. And I am just highly, highly impressed. I feel like I got a really good deal on this set out of this vehicle, or out of this Corvette. Believe they are, see if I'm there. They are 241 heads, Corvette heads, 241s. These will work perfectly on top of the 5.3. I believe from what I've done research on, they say it's going to lower my compression a little bit, which I'm okay with, because that just means, you know, possible future boost is going to be a whole lot easier. So that's the heads. I'm going to get this head back in the box and we'll pull the cam out. Alright, and now let's grab the cam here. Again, the cam also is in very, very good shape. Plastic wrap away here. There we go. And if you look in here, see there's a little bit of wear, but hardly anything. I mean, basically just marks where the old lifters used to sit on there. So again, I am very, very happy with this purchase. I'm going to get this put away and we'll talk a little bit of details on how far we are budget-wise into this build, and about how much more I think it's going to cost. Okay, so budget at this point. Really, I never really set out with a huge budget, like idea of how much I was going to spend on this project. Right now, I'd like to have the engine in the car for under $5,000. I'd like to have at least version 1 of this car to be done for under $5,000, not including the purchase of the car. Yeah, I really do think that is feasible. Right now, I've got $440 in the engine, the complete engine, wiring harness, and computer. And then I've got another $300 in the heads and cam. I think I got a really good deal on pretty much everything, though there are some changes or some more cost that's going to come up down the road. Costs here, I need to go ahead and finish stripping this down. I need to get it out to the machinist. Basically, I'm going to have them go through and completely rebuild the short block of this thing. New bearings, clean up, do a polish on the crankshaft, new piston rings, possibly new pistons depending on the shape of the current ones. I'm going to have to get maybe not all new accessories for the front end, but all new bracketry for the accessories, new harmonic balancer. I'm going to have to get a flywheel, clutch, all that, which a lot of that stuff will actually, the clutch itself will come with my kit to put it in the car. I also will have to get the new head skimmed and ready to put onto this engine, or cleaned up. Let's see. I also had to get the wiring harness adapted to a standalone system. Had to get the computer tuned to run as a standalone system and run without a lot of the extra stuff that harness has. I'm also eventually, I got to get the kit itself, I'm going to have to get custom exhaust, possibly some sort of custom intake. I also do need to get a new intake manifold. I'm probably just going to run a new LS or try to find a used LS1 intake manifold with the fuel rails, everything on it. Pretty well, that's a good chunk of everything that's going to have to do to get kind of version 1 of this car going down the road. So to go along with that, I guess my goal for the engine itself is I want an engine that is ready to go in the car for under $2,000. That is kind of my goal here. I really don't know if I'm going to be able to do that or not. It's all going to depend on how much machinists cost me. Now there are some things I'm going to be able to do to help try to bring back some of that money. I'll be able to chuck the old heads up for sale. I probably won't get a lot out of them. Get the old intake manifold up for sale. The old bracketry for the engine. Again, a lot of that stuff I will be able to sell, but it might get me back a couple $100 tops. So really, that'll just be kind of extra money. Another thing I'll be able to sell at some point when I'm ready, I'll be able to sell the original engine for the Porsche, the 4-cylinder. That will give me back. That will, I think, almost pay for the purchase of this engine itself. But it's one of those things I'll have to wait and see how much I get out of it when I decide to sell it. So kind of at this point, we're about just under $750 into this engine, and it seems like I'm spending more and more money every day on it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them down below. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you did not like the video, give it a dislike. Please let me know why. If you aren't subscribed, consider subscribing to my channel, and I hope you all have a great day.